It is clear that the story of COP29 will be written in dollars and cents, or the lack of it. Happening against the backdrop of extreme weather events, developing countries say it is time for wealthy nations to pay for historical emissions.
You know, the developed countries have always liked this approach of pushing developing countries to the edge. Well, today is the final lap of the negotiation. We are still expecting that we'll still have some good messaging coming from the COP presidency. But then, as an African, we still have more things, more targets to be realized.
The question of how much funding was needed and who would bear the cost saw hours of intense deliberations stretching late into the night. For days, developed nations avoided committing to a specific figure, and when they finally broke the silence, the figure was underwhelming.
Is it a joke?
On Friday, developed nations committed to pay $250 billion out of the $1.3 trillion required annually, to the great frustration of developing countries.
Our expectations were low, but this is a slap in the face. It's a great swindle. The rich world, all the rest acclimated, have actually put forward such a low figure of 250 billion, but in 2035, effectively 25 years from when they made the 100 billion pledge, and if you adjust it for inflation, there's no penny they've added to their climate finance.
Civil society organizations have also expressed dissatisfaction with the deal, saying that the funds do not match the reality of climate crisis.
Calls for us also to start mapping ourselves and bracing ourselves to take up the leadership and to champion for what we want to see.
As we know, this is a negotiated process and nothing is over until it's over.
It's the evening of November 22nd, the scheduled closing date for COP29 here in Baku, Azerbaijan. But all indications show that there will be an overrun as developed nations and developing countries still deliberate on the finance goal. Will there be a breakthrough, or will these issues stretch to COP30 in Belém, Brazil? Only time will tell. Lily Sinjero Mutinda in Baku, Azerbaijan.